Hey guys, Traveling Kimchi here. So some of you might know I just did a September beauty favorites because I wanted to start doing a monthly blog about products that I've been buying and using that I really like. Well, I'd really like to start a monthly blog about books I've been reading and really like. So I'm actually quite a bookworm, and thanks to this handy dandy Kindle here, I've been reading a lot more. And so I think this Kindle, I think electronic readers in general are really handy. I know there's something really romantic about holding a book and flipping through its pages, but if you travel a lot or if you're gonna live abroad, I definitely look or consider buying an e-reader. They're just really convenient because they're so small and thin, and being overseas in Korea, the books aren't super expensive, but they are a little bit more expensive than they would be if I was back home in America, just because they're shipping those English books over here, not bringing one copy, translating it, and then producing it. So it's just really handy because I can find my book online that I want to read. It's in English. I can buy it at the regular price and download it to my PDF. I actually had my Kindle during college too, and it's really handy because I found a lot of PDF formats of my textbooks, and those textbooks can just become so heavy carrying it around in your backpack all the time, and a lot of the times professors will load the PDF forms of a paper or like a little clip from a scholarly article that they want you to read for the next discussion or something like that. And it's really great because you can load your PDF formats onto this Kindle and just read it right off the Kindle. You don't have to strain your eyes reading it online. And I know some of you might be saying, well, why would I get a Kindle if I can just invest in an iPad? Well, an iPad is actually extremely bad for your eyes because it's backlit. The Kindle is made of an electronic e-ink. Forgive me, it's downloading updates, but it's made from an e-ink, so when you look at it, you really feel like you're reading a book. And that's something that's really great, and it's good for your eyes. So let's go ahead and start my first book blog. Say that 3 times fast. In the month of September, I read 4 different books, 2 from one series, 2 from a different series. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the Divergent series. The Divergent is by Veronica Roth, and so far there's 2 books out of a 3-part series, I believe. And the first one's Divergent, the second one is Insurgent. And if you liked The Hunger Games, you're definitely going to like this series. It's really good. I don't want to give away too much about the plot, but it takes place in the future after our government system has crumbled and failed, and these people have erected a new way to govern themselves. And it's really cool. When you first start reading it, you might start to think, oh, this book is just like The Hunger Games. But it's actually not. Just give it like 10 more pages. I swear to God, it's not. It's really cool. It's really different. And the only thing that's similar between The Hunger Games and Divergent is they both say that in the future we separate ourselves into different kind of sections. So in the Hunger Games, they separate themselves into different sections that produce things like cotton, one's coal, and so on. But in this one, they separate themselves based on the kind of person they are. So one is based on intellect, one is based on courage, and I don't want to give away anymore. But it's a really cool concept, and I really love the books. I read both of the books obviously very quickly, and next month comes out the 3rd book comes out, and I am dying and waiting for it. And in 2014, the Divergent book is coming out as a movie, so if you want to be ahead of the game, check out the series Divergent. The next 2 books I read was The City of Lost Souls and The City of Fallen Angels, which is from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. And some of you might know this series because the movie City of Bones recently released. And in my personal opinion, the movie was absolutely horrible. Please do not judge the series based on that movie. The book is amazing. It's extremely well written, witty, and it's not corny at all. Not like that movie, which was so freaking corny. Oh my God, can you get any cornier? I love corny stuff. I hated that movie. But anyways, the 2 books I read comes in the later part of the series. The first initial series was City of Bones, City of Glass, and City of Ashes. And so that was the first 3 books she wrote, and after a little break, I guess, she wrote City of Lost Souls and City of Fallen Angels, which is basically the continuation of the series. And there's going to be a 3rd book coming out, but it doesn't come out till next year, and I am killing myself again waiting for this book to come out. It is so good. Those are my 2 books well, 4 books technically, that I recommend to read this month. And, weather's getting cold, snuggle up in your bed with a nice cup of hot cocoa and enjoy a good read. This is the Traveling Kimchi. Bye!